Yeah, I think I've got it all now. I've got everything I need. Edinburgh Revue dildo. It's not the real one, it's a replica, obviously.
This is Louis.
The Edinburgh Revue Freshers Show 2014-15 flyer. It's a rare edition. It's one of Polly Glynn at the front there. Lovely Polly. I'm going to meet Polly. We're going to be friends. We're going to be best friends.
Every year, Louis, and people like him all over the country, embark on an arduous journey. A pilgrimage to the spiritual home of the University of Edinburgh's Comedy Society, the Edinburgh Revue. This year is a particularly special year, as it will mark the 10th anniversary of the Edinburgh Revue.
I think I'm ready.
For 10 years, the Edinburgh Revue has worked tirelessly to promote student comedy. But it all began here, in the basement of the Tron pub in Edinburgh city centre.
I just can't believe it. So much history here. It just all comes back to this place. I mean, first ever review sketches were probably performed on this stage. David Blair probably uttered his first racial slur on this stage. It just makes you think. There was where some of the first review comedy was ever performed. Of course, it was a bit different back then. Shut up, you bitch. Classic stuff.
To commemorate the 10th anniversary, Charlie is organising a special review show in the Canon's Gait pub, just down the road.
We have the Welks. Joe Bojangles is going to be here. Mogul McIntyre will be performing the Holiday Grave Robbing sketch as well. And we're doing Moon Vaginas, Risky Nip Flick, Horse Divorce as well. Classic. We've been calling Crafty Butcher non-stop, but you know what he's like, so. Bob Flatty. You two are coming. Piss and Drips. We've got Piss and Drips.
Piss and Drips?
Yeah. That's big. That is big.
What about the review dog?
Hey, you've been warned.
Established in 2006, the Edinburgh Revue was very much the vision of one man. One of those men was Ben Verth.
Well, you see, after 9/11, there really weren't that many laughs. I mean, there were people who were laughing before 9/11 and maybe hadn't realised it had happened and were just continuing to laugh. But they weren't laughing at 9/11. Maybe they'd seen like one of their friends fall over and then they were like laughing, and then they hadn't seen the news on the TV. The point is, the review was just like a massive sort of fuck you to Osama. Yeah, fuck you, Osama. Early review shows. Well, I remember the first review show actually took place in a public toilet. Public my arse. And the shows back then would last anywhere from 4 hours.
Back then, sketches and stand-up didn't even share the same stage.
Fuck sketches!
That was just the way it was.
I remember there was one time I was just kicking this sketch actor. I was just kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking, and he never got up, and I just kept kicking him.
Oh, I remember this one time, right? Me and some other stand-ups just threw some broken glass on the stage just before the sketch had to go on, and do the Earthworm birthday party sketch. Yeah, those are just rules. Looking back now, like, fucking hell.
There was a lot of blood.
Those were the days.
After making waves in Edinburgh's public toilets, the Revue's luck changed with a surprising phone call.
I said, Barack, you're fucking insane, we'll do it.
To celebrate his inauguration in 2009, President Barack Obama invited the Edinburgh Revue to perform for him in the White House.
We absolutely died on our fucking arses Johnny did his bit about gay elbows, and then we did like one sketch and Michelle started booing.
What was the sketch?
Oh, it was the one that started the woman going, "What did you say?" And then another guy goes, "Your Jewish robo-dog shot napalm all over my flower bed." And it just went on from there.
They may not have cracked America, but back on home soil, the review was really taking off.
So this is where the magic truly happens. Hordes of our adoring public just waiting for our shows. Teams of us setting up the shows, flyers in hand, uttering that immortal cry, "Oh sir, would you care for some free sketch comedy?"
Fuck off.
Dreaming of stages that didn't stink of piss, the review set their sights on a bigger fish. The biggest fish of them all, the Edinburgh Festival fish, Fringe.
So just around the corner is Banshee Labyrinth, which is kind of like a dungeon full of beards, and behind us is Opium, which is more like a squat full of beards. And just down there is the Beehive Inn, which is like an oak cabinet full of fat arses with beards coming out of them. But for the last about 10 years, it's really been home to the review's Fringe.
The Edinburgh Fringe can make or break hopeful young comedians. And the review is no exception.
After one show, some guy threw in an 1883 Norwegian krona into the bucket. Which was great because I love old coins!
Jason Manford shot into my mouth. Never found out why.
They were shit. Go to Mr. Wood's fossils instead. And I did! And I got this cool trilobite.
I just kept shedding. One woman looked at me so sternly that my fingernails fell off.
Endlessly talented Jamie McRae dazzled us all with his beautifully toned body. His jokes were like the birth of a star, at once both awe-inspiring and fiery with passion. His honeyed voice was like 12 orgasms in a face while bathing in delicious Madagascan vanilla custard. Yes, I did write that. I'm very happy with the result.
Kirsty Watt's husband can suck my bobby.
Through this and more, the review have built up a fiercely loyal fan base.
I think this means it's pointing north. It's a long story, right? But legend has it this is actually the embalmed penis of Richard Duffy. I mean, of course that's all nonsense, but I don't know. I like it all the same. This way, this is north. Is this north? Is this north?
That's a dildo.
With the review flying high, it seemed like a clear path to stardom. But lurking behind the curtain...
Wall Street was wild. Leonardo DiCaprio can suck my slimy green dick.
It was out of control!
It wasn't just drugs that were keeping the review going. It was too many drugs.
Watching that, I just can't believe that's me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Bard, and I am a totally sane person.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
I was just in the bathroom and I snorted a yard of cocaine! Hollywood!
Looking back, it was pretty obvious.
Ah, God, I'm off my tits!
The review was at the centre of the largest doping scandal in University Comedy Society history.
That man looks dangerously relaxed.
I wasn't. I really wasn't.
It was pretty crazy. I used to inject it into my morning squash and eat it with a sweet meal. Or I'd siphon it into sweet grapefruit slice. They used to call me the citrus mistress. Can you show me your teeth?
No, Tom. I mean, I don't know who you are. It wasn't long before their lifestyle caught up with them.
It got to a point where we couldn't even see the audience. Which was fine, because we didn't have one for pushing 3 years.
And began to take a toll on the Revue's reputation.
Mr. Snelling, did you say fuck to this?
No comment!
Mr. Snelling, people are saying you need to leave the country now. Are you going to leave the country?
No comment or anything!
Mr. Snelling, people are saying no!
Mr. Black, are you going to resign, Mr. Black? Going to resign, Mr. Black? That's assault! That's assault! That's assault! That's assault! That's assault! Fucking assault! I just witnessed an assault! I've been assaulted!
But with rock bottom came a platform for the Revue to bounce back again, even higher.
He came in and he wrote down 4 letters. And I said, skiff.
And then he said, not skiff, you bitch, the Scottish Student Comedy Festival.
With the Scottish Student Comedy Festival, the Edinburgh Revue brought together societies from across the country and set out to prove that they were back, clean, and ready once again to dominate the student comedy landscape. Spanning 25 days, 3,314 shows, and 50,459 performances, the Scottish Student Comedy Festival has become the largest comedy festival in the world. But even that wasn't without its minor controversies.
Fucking QMU, man.
The last few years have seen a prolific and varied output from what's become known as the New Revue. Pilot season was a crossover success.
Good for nothing, brother of pony piss!
Sketch Off was sold to Challenge TV and airs every night between Catchphrase and Takeshi's Castle. The Revue took on Crufts with its very own dog show.
Did he just say dog show?
How many fucking times?
They even made history by electing their first ever robot president.
Titanium.
The Revue is only 10 years old, but it's already led a colourful life in comedy and has no plans of slowing down.
I was president once, then my girlfriend was president, and then I was president again. Like Putin.
For the University of Edinburgh's Comedy Society, the future looks very bright indeed.
I'm Adam and I'm 6 and I can already do GCSE maths.
Hi, I'm Amy and I'm the youngest child to have ever been admitted to the Royal College of Music.
I'm Mikael, I'm the youngest member of Mensa.
We've got plans. Big plans. We're building a hotel.
This is actually it. This is the Edinburgh Cabaret Bar. This is the hub of Revue activity. They're all going to be here, all the super fans, all dressed up in their favourite costumes. And so am I. I'm finally joining them. Hello? Wait. No, stop filming. Hello? Let me in.
Gypsy Scooby! Big Issue!
Yum, yum, yum. Harry Wogan.
She's 3, not stupid!
What are these for?
These are for all the people that we've lost this year.